Concho Sports Network. I'm Darren Prater, welcoming our Pixelcast Media Scholar Athlete of the Week, sophomore cheerleader at Lakeview High School. Camryn Doan is with us. Camryn, thanks for being on.
Thank you for having me.
So how are things going with the cheerleading this year? Because it takes a lot of dedication and takes a lot of courage too. Can be very, I won't say dangerous, but yeah, you can get hurt out there. How are things going though this year with competition and everything?
It's going really good. I feel like it's been a great year, and we've come a long way from a lot of stuff, but we've made it through as a team, and we're doing good.
Have you been to several competitions this year? Did you guys do that pretty often?
Well, I've been to one competition, which was last year, but unfortunately this year we couldn't go due to a lot of problems with COVID and a lot of, but we still are practicing and trying to make it through basketball season and all the other stuff. So yeah, it's been a big roller coaster.
We've seen you at a few basketball games. You guys performing during the game and halftime, getting the crowd fired up. So that's cool. How long have you been doing this?
This would be third year. Well, 2 years for Lakeview and a year for Lincoln. But it's just a really great sport to be in.
So how long have you been doing it outside of school? Like, were you wanting to be a little cheerleader when you were 5 years old, or when did you start really developing an interest in cheering?
Well, my mom used to be like a cheerleader, and it just really made me want to go for it and just, carry on the legacy of being a cheerleader. And so after my sister made it for cheerleading, it just gave me the motivation to go ahead and go try it for my own. So, and luckily I made it, so here I
am. What kind of cheerleader are you? Are you acrobatic? Or are you the person that catches people when they do acrobatic things?
I'm usually the person that's there to make sure that they don't land on their face and just be a good base for them, so that way they're pretty secure.
Okay. That's a lot of responsibility because somebody could get hurt if you miss them or drop them or fall down or something. That's pretty brave. Do you also do tumbling? Did you start out doing tumbling and that kind of stuff? Did you do that when you were younger?
Well, I did start to learn tumbling, but it just got too much for my schedule. But I really do want to go back to tumbling. That way it can make it better and be a better season. That makes sense.
Okay, so you don't have to be a gymnast to be a cheerleader though, right? You don't have to fly in the air and do That's cool. Because I've seen some cheerleaders, they're not acrobatic doing backflips and stuff, but their voices are the ones that you hear when they're doing cheers. And that really means more to the crowd and the players and everything because you can hear them. You have to be loud and have a good voice. How are you at that? Are you one of the loud ones?
Oh, yeah. I have a very good voice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that makes a difference. But it really does make a difference, though, to have someone that can be clear and loud. And that way it gets the crowd or the drill team or whoever to go along with y'all. So, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Let's talk about school. Obviously, you're the Scholar Athlete of the Week. How do you split your time between practice and cheerleading and study?
Well, with that, you just have to have the right schedule and know your schedule enough to be able to fit cheer and mix it in with your schedule. But it's very doable as long as you have a clear view of it and get dedication to it and, just like be able to control it enough to be able to do so.
Okay. Well, what's your practice schedule for cheerleading? Before school or is it after school or both?
There's usually like times we do it before school, which is like game days. We sometimes go in before school. And sometimes there is when we go after school to make sure we get enough practice to look good on the field and give enough spirit for the team, and hopefully we win that day.
Yeah, and you guys did a great job, at the football games too. We, showed y'all on camera a few times, and that was really cool. What's your arsenal of cheers? How many total cheers do y'all do?
Oh, that's a lot to count. We usually, as we do them, we usually have a list we write on. That way we know what the call is, and that way we know which one we are and what it goes for, like defense, offense. And there's
Mhm.
general cheers too, so there's a lot. There's so many you can't count.
Uh, so when the other team has the ball, do you ever do, they've got our ball, so let's take it away? They've got our ball, so let's take it away.
I
No?
mean, I guess you could say
That was
that.
a favorite. Back in the day, that was a favorite. I guess that one went out of style. I haven't had anybody on here that knows about that one. So do you have a favorite subject in school?
I consider myself good at history. I
That's
do
good.
credit for history.
Okay. Well, that's good because if you study history, you won't make the same mistakes that have been made in the past.
Exactly. Gotta
Is
be
there any
prepared.
point in history that you like when y'all are studying that point in history, that era? Is there a favorite time that you like to look back on?
Um, to be honest, I really don't have a favorite. I just really like learning about all our history and past on it and how it really affected our future and how so much changed back then. And so, yeah.
That's nice. That's cool. So you like it all. You have a favorite teacher there at Lakeview?
Uh, I like them all, yeah, but I have to say my favorite one is Mr. Heck, or he actually is my cheer coach, or one of them.
Hmm.
And I really like him. He's really funny, and yeah.
So the cheer coaches, are they tough on y'all sometimes?
When they has to be, but it's for a good cause because, you just gotta know deep down that they're there to help you and make sure the team is strong as it should be. And that way we look good as it won, and yeah.
Let's talk future. What are your future plans? You're only a sophomore, so don't overthink it. Enjoy your life. But what do you think you want to do in the future?
Mm, Well, in the future, I would really hope to become a cheerleader at like college or something. But
Mm-hmm.
if, if we're really talking about like far in the future, I would love to become a chef. It's like one of my
A
top
chef?
goals. And
You like to
manage
cook?
to do both. Yes, sir.
Oh, really? What's your favorite thing? Your favorite dish to prepare?
Well, me and my dad always made macaroni tomato juice, and I don't know if you know what that is, but it's basically like noodles and meat with tomato juice in it.
Mm, very nice.
Goulash.
Awesome. Well, hey, you could cheerlead in college and continue that and have that for your future as well. No reason not to be able to do a bunch of different things and have a whole lot of different interests. Nothing wrong with that.
Yep. Just gotta work on your managing time. Yeah.
Yeah, time management is very important, and obviously you are very good at that. Do you want to say hi to all your teammates? Who all's on the squad?
There's a total of ooh.
A lot? More than you can remember?
Yeah. I mean, I know all of them. It's just
Mm-hmm. It's
um
hard to recall when you're put on the spot.
yeah, there's Sophie, there's Kirsten, there's another Kirsten, there's Maritza, there's Jules, there's McKenna, there's Misha, there's Mariah, the freshman. Um, Oh, and then there's mascots. There's 2 mascots. Very good job with that. Valeria and Cameron.
Ah, very nice.
You got our cheerleader, which is Candela and Heck. So yeah, just one big team.
All right. Well, we're very proud of you. I know your family's proud of you and your friends. You have, this year you have 2 more to go. So just enjoy it as much as you can, and just enjoy the process.
Yes,
That's
sir.
my advice. Okay, I've got one cheer for you. I hope you guys can use it if you don't already know it, okay? Is it okay if I give you a cheer? You may have
Go
heard
right
of
ahead.
it. Pork chop, greasy, greasy. We gonna beat y'all easy, easy.
Wow, I would have never thought of that. That's a wonderful cheer. I'll tell everybody about that and see if we can do it next time.
Maybe we'll hear the basketball game.
Maybe.
All right, I'm gonna stand up. When y'all walk by, I'm gonna go do pork chop, greasy, greasy. I'll remind you.
You call it?
All right. Well, Camryn Doan, sophomore, cheerleader, Lakeview High School. We look forward to seeing more of you, and we wish you the best of luck. And congratulations for being the Pixelcast Media Scholar Athlete of the Week. Camryn Doan, thank you for being on Concho Sports today.
Thank you for inviting me.